they have the check waiting for me. After it gets approved tonight, I'm gonna have to grab it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to have a courier run it downtown. The rest of them, I think will be okay. I'm just gonna, yeah, I mean, okay, sure. Yeah, no, yeah,
Okay.
sure. Yeah, that's fine as long as the carriers will accept. I think they'll just accept my verification that it passed so far, and then
Isn't that wild?
It's a little early in the year. I'm praying for you. Yeah. No. Yeah.
okay.
I know.
As long as it's passed, then I can authorize the cut.
It's hard. That's why I didn't have a
Thank
day, because I'm like, we'll see what the
Okay,
trend is.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well,
And then you plan it anyways and bring it home more.
but like we had a work meeting on Friday.
Clerk Garcia, can we call the committee hold to order, please?
Good afternoon. Caldwell? Bowman? Leisure? Bates? Pavone? Palashek?
Here.
Bruckman?
Here.
Carmichael?
Here.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Pavone texted or emailed you and I saying he couldn't make it in from, he's on the West Coast. So somebody would excuse Alderman Pavone, please.
Motion to excuse Alderman Pavone.
Second.
Who made that motion?
Micah?
Caldwell, seconded by
Bowman.
Bowman. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. If you could speak up, the sinuses have my left ear a little stuffed, so I can't hear that well, so please speak up. Okay, we have one item on the committee of the whole, and it's our insurance renewal. Phil Toka from Berwyn Insurance. Phil, make sure that microphone's on, please.
I turned it on.
Check, check.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So, as the mayor said, my name is Philip Toka. I represent Berwyn Insurance and Financial Services. Representing your health, dental, vision, and life insurance renewal. Everyone has these folders, yes? Yep. On the right side, there is the detailed version with graphs, charts, spreadsheets. The left side is the simplified version for you with highlights so you can follow along nice and easy. I will start with the health insurance with Blue Cross and Blue Shield. I've been receiving reports every month for the past year to see how the account was running. It has been running high, but that's par for the course. I was expecting somewhere around 30, as the majority of large group plans are 25% plus this year. Blue Cross came in with 25.8% to start. There are multiple factors for this. There are 12 ongoing large claims still that total just over 18% of the total claims. That value has increased by 51%, which is a sign that it's the cost of the healthcare, not necessarily what is going on with those large claims, because these have been going on for several years. The total claim value has increased by just under 16%. There hasn't been a ton more claims either, which is another example of the trend increasing. And the trend is the cost of healthcare increasing that the insurance companies will implement to offset that cost. So I did confirm with all the other competitors that this was the norm for right now. And Cigna, Aetna, and United Healthcare all confirmed that the average increase, even if there was no claim increase for the year, was between 12 and 16%. So the cost of healthcare is skyrocketing, and that is one of the big reasons why the health insurance is constantly increasing. Prior to last year, the trend was between 2 and 5%, as opposed to the 12 to 16% now. So hopefully something gives in that situation in the next couple of years. I did go out to market with this to try to get some kind of bargaining chip. United Healthcare quoted 24% with lesser benefits, so that was off the table. Aetna and Cigna both declined because what they were going to propose would be higher than 25.8%. I did go back to the underwriters and negotiate 3.8% off of this renewal, so it finally ended up at 22%. And yes, this is a very high renewal, but once again, we're still below the average. Groups of this size and the majority of groups are 25% or higher. As for dental, I received word that the benefits were lacking from multiple people. I had been recommended to Delta Dental, where some employees have spouses or family who are with different employers that have Delta, and they were perfectly happy with the richer benefits. So I did get a proposal from Delta, and the plan that they offered was significantly better at the cost of another 21.97%. However, switching from one insurance provider to the other does have issues. People may lose their in-network dentist and will have to find a new one. The open enrollment tends to always have some bugs, and then you also have to teach everyone how to use their portals to access all of their benefits. Not to mention, with Aetna Dental comes a CVS over-the-counter discount card that is utilized by 30% of employees. So I went to Aetna to mitigate this and had them copy the benefits exactly, copy the rates, and the rate cap guarantee for next year, and they obliged. So the benefits will be as follows. For the PPO, the individual deductible is $50, the family deductible is $150, the preventative, which is your screenings, your x-rays, exams, cleanings, those are 100% covered. The basic services, which are your fillings, extractions, basic root canals, the co-insurance was 80%, it will now be 90%. The major services is a big bump. Those are the big ticket items: the crowns, the bridges, dentures, implants, oral surgery, more extensive root canals. The co-insurance was 50%, and it is now increased to 80%. But the biggest buff to this plan is the annual maximum. So it was at $1,000, which didn't get you that much. If you had one root canal, you were probably paying over $1,000 out of pocket. The annual maximum is increasing from $1,000 to $2,000, and the under 20-year-old orthodontic benefit is going from $1,500 to $2,000. And if anyone's ever had a dependent that needed braces, that benefit will definitely benefit you. Moving on to the DMO, the plan mainly remains the same. There is a $0 deductible for both. There is a $5 copay for every visit. The preventative and the basic services are covered 100%, and the increase to this plan is the major services and the under 20 orthodontic benefit. The co-insurance is going from 40% to 60%, and with the DMO there is no annual benefit maximum. Finally, the vision and life, there's not much to report. There is no rate change here, and the rates are guaranteed both until 2029. With all that being said, despite it being a significant renewal, it is my recommendation that the city renews all existing lines of insurance. And I know that was a lot to take in a very short amount of time, so if you have any questions, please feel free.
Well, I've got a question.
Sure.
So what President Trump and Governor Pritzker told us about reduced medical costs is not true.
100% wrong. 100%. And it's predicted to be the same, increasing for the next few years.
So the increase, it sounds like that's due primarily to national rates, or national trends. Is there anything that we could do sort of on a local level to mitigate this in future years as we're looking toward the future?
There is a program that Blue Cross offers that has been mentioned, and when we had our meeting last year, there is a fitness program that is promoted. You could promote that to your peers to just be healthier. If we can bring the claims down, at the very least we can hit the trend, which is more bearable than a 20% plus increase, because if you have continuing claims that get higher and higher and higher, you're going to see 20% plus every year until that changes. But realistically, the cost of healthcare is just skyrocketing, and until something gives there, you're still going to see a minimum of 12% every year.
Any other questions?
Are you seeing any patterns in high claims?
There is one pattern to the high claims. It is the same 12 high claims that we've had for the past 5+ years. They are ongoing, and they are not stopping.
Thank you.
I've I've asked the union representatives to be here so they can understand it, so they can explain it to their union members, because this will increase the contribution, the 12.5% contribution that the employees are paying towards the premium. So I wanted you guys to understand what's going on with the medical care, as well as the dental, a better program, which is what we've heard a lot of complaints about, that our dental program underneath the original Aetna program just wasn't sufficient. So we tried to increase that for everybody.
Yeah, the Aetna plan has been in place for quite a while, and when it was first implemented, the $1,000 maximum benefit was more than okay. At this point, you needed an increase for it because it's not covering much anymore.
Right. Anybody else have any other questions? All right, we'll have this up. Anybody from the unions have a question regarding it? Okay. This will be up sometime in April for approval.
Okay,
Okay, Ruth? In April. Okay, thank you, Phil.
thank you.
I have nothing else for committee of the whole, so do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Leisure, who seconded, Polacek, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, thank you. See you back at 8 o'clock.
What's happening? It's just the context to the number of H-1B visas.
You know, so because we're not different, so like I, so something came out last year, Trump changed it. Big corporations, the cost went up to the lottery, because normally they do a lottery every March, I believe. So if you're a nonprofit and you affiliate with a university, avoid the lottery. So that's kind of how we got it last year, because we have all sorts of roads and buy for different, it's like we put on every year. So they did not feel that was like strong enough. So we should like they were helping out so much. I mean, we wouldn't pay them.
Yeah, yeah.
But he had also signed up for accident decision.
Surprisingly, it's not.
So
Because I had the list of
Yeah,
that's its pluses and minuses.
right.
But
the highest one.
So now he's gonna be deported too?
I mean, I think he'll leave
It has
Yeah.
because he wants.
15 others.
Yeah.
The thing is like when I was telling
Where's he
him,
from?
Columbia.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, Nico, because he did undergrad here, and that's when we first met him. He did this program called Chicago Semester. So they take kids from small liberal arts schools in like Iowa, and they do them like a semester abroad in Chicago. And so that was, and they placed them in internship. So that's how we first got him.
Yeah.
And then he came over and we sponsored him, and I was like, I've never done this before. I don't really know how it works. But we did it, and we got it done that time. And so, that I've been telling him like for the last year, what's the plan? I think we need to
Wish I had it.
Trump shit is actually like,
Yeah.
It's already in there. The Blue Cross.
not paying into a graduate program at university is expensive, but stuff like that doesn't allow.
It won't directly affect it other than if people, yeah, less.
So my
That's
guess
really
is
what,
what he's
so,
trying
and
to
the thing
do
is, I always tell people this time,
and they don't get student aid or anything.
That's terrible, man.
So
It's like set up to
Test.
run you into a wall.
and like
yeah, and then you can buy stuff for nothing.
But there's no like formal thing that municipality, in our case, could do with Blue Cross to get you in terms of like,
Directly using, there
Right.
pretty much.
As of right now, probably not gonna see less than 20.
Oh man,
Well, that's the thing.
kid.
So
And I was like,
if even two
today,
large
we finally today met and I was like, he was like, we should probably talk about transition.
it's ongoing.
Because I was
Some of them are out of the
not
you know, I get
last, but he needs to talk
some
about
of them
it.
are out of control. Some of them, I don't.
And so I have like an intern
But when there's things like, there's a lot of things for not typing, but diabetes,
today.
heart, and all this other stuff. It's like
I said, he doesn't, we're not saying that we're hiring him into this role, we're just saying he needs to maybe learn it just in case.
Yeah.
And they started, sorry guys, I'm just gonna squeeze through.
things like that.
God,
Just
I had
simple things.
Yeah.
But it's,
Yeah.
you know, it's really changing people's
Not
good
gonna
luck.
happen.
Chronically unhealthy country.
So yeah, and then my
Exactly.
boss was like, oh, you don't have a letter yet, you should just keep them on.
Hi, good to see you. So, how you doing? Good, good.
Yeah.
We're
so
just
he
eating.
was like,
That's my understanding.
Yeah.
We're just,
Yeah,
we're,
and that's and it's like that everywhere too.
there's something, and so I checked, I said, I'm checking with the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, I'm not,
And the claims aren't,
you know, I was like, I know
but
what
there's
this
still
is.
20, 27, 20. And there's no way to say, like, hey, well,
mm-hmm.
you should the cost of it is skyrocketing, and people aren't people are using, abusing, not taking care of
Right.
themselves.
Yeah.
I'm like, bye.
Well, it's my 30%, but keep relatively close benefits. No, and that's the so you probably don't know if you heard, but every year, and there's no other brokers up here that do what I'm doing, but I will make every other company quote something every year, and they start to hate me
He's got a life.
I go
Yeah.
every year and they don't get the business, right? But I have their account in a different
Yeah.
area, so they
So,
always
and
do
then
it for
I'm
me.
concerned
And
about
say, okay, I
staff.
need you to match this. Give me the lowest benefit, lowest cost,
He's not, he didn't
and the
want
lowest one was United Health.
They're gonna know now.
And Blue Cross is like, right,
He
I
said,
talked
get
to
approved, like, should I get a cake? And I was like,
you 21% last year.
should I get a cake? I was like, you know, like I don't wanna be like,
I'm down with 22.
It's 22. But still, it's gonna
the Billy Goats downstairs.
hopefully, I'm hoping something changes
Organized
in the
the last
insurance
minute
industry very
happy
soon.
hour.
Over the healthcare,
And
some
as
type
it
of
felt
regulation
today,
on cost and the increase and
Yeah.
the kickback to doctors from prescribing drugs. The whole system is just honestly,
Yeah.
and it needs to
he
just
lives
podcast.
nearby.
Yes, no, the whole thing, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I dropped
Sorry,
my
blah, blah, blah.
No.
insurance plan, got a catastrophe plan.
It's interesting. It's
So basically,
terribly
if I don't get
interesting.
above $30,000 something to cover,
Yeah.
and I started putting in your HSA
Yeah.
to pay out of pocket because
Yeah.
you can't afford the increase. Mine was going up from 2,000 to 30,000, and they cut my benefits too.
I can't imagine scenarios where people are trying to do air travel right now.
Yeah,
who
yeah,
are
and that works.
unvaccinated.
And there's a bunch of offices around.
That was my whole thing. I was like, that's probably like the number one place that immigrants are avoiding right now. Yeah.
You get into it, you get into it.
So,
You're not gonna.
yeah, I don't know.
And that's
what's going
really
on with
what
that.
I
It sounds
use
like
it
they're
for.
not even doing
Prior
anything.
to it,
I mean,
They're kind of just like walking around. Yeah.
the ACA kind of screwed things up too.
I saw that
You know,
they were
forced
like,
every company to not deny people's
that I've seen some stuff like about,
application, which is good and bad. So it's good for the people who actually want to do it, but then there was a lot of people who just not have health insurance for the longest time. Then they'd get a diagnosis of something that was going to wreck them,
For
and
what?
then they would go in and apply for
just
insurance,
in the getting rid of,
and they couldn't be found.
because I think
They want to get rid of TSA. That's a bipartisan.
what they're saying is like, it was developed
There's so many
after
different
9/11.
Yeah.
things that need to be fixed. So
And put that's part of the
future's a little bleak on your terms for everything.
privatizing it.
Oh, okay.
Almost.
Get
Almost.
people off the
Yeah.
road, and then when the cost of
It's, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
not to
What? Pre-check and clear isn't enough? You got to find a different way to charge people more?
We don't want that.
well, they
We
don't
want
even have
competition. We
the,
just don't want to be gouged. That's all.
exactly is clear.
It's like it's a third-party company.
Yeah,
It does independent verification of you, and then you get, it's just like another TSA, another level of TSA pre-check. It's less restrictive than TSA pre-check. So
We're all sweating it.
there's even less of a check-in to go through clear. I think you can like use your phone as like your ID.
One day I showed up at the airport and I saw that was on the
Yeah, but it's like I think it's a decent amount of money, but
The coverage you get
it's like oriented towards like a business package type thing, commercial. Buy it for your country, buy it for your company, and then everybody uses it type thing. I don't think it really has too large of like a individual consumer base right now.
I feel like they tried to, like, the last time I took the airport, like, they were like, you can try this today, and it's like a free trial. Don't forget to cancel it on your way back.
Yeah.
But
I feel a little bit hesitant doing a free trial for security at the airport. Like, maybe I want to pay for that a little bit.
and that's only because I'm on this road. Otherwise, it might be.
They're dying for every year. They're like, you sure you want to cut back in? You sure you don't want to cut this? You sure you want? I'm like, look, guys,
yeah?
don't ask.
I have obviously no clue how it works. Let's say
No.
She wants
let's say
dollars.
whatever the next tier down.
Here are some dollars. I know, but I think we could get
So
back.
even if we cut a ton and yet, let's say we erase this,
We've got some product here.
you'd be cutting a lot of things for that. You're still going to see increases next year after year. So it's always my recommendation for this account. If it ever gets like too out of hand, I get it. The budget can't fit. I get it. But as long as you can hold on to this one, hold on to it. Because there's nothing that, and the thing is this is, there's no changes that can be made that your grandfather planned. As soon as you switch, start tinkering with all your dentists, you're like, no, this is no, we're not
Hey,
covering
how's it
this.
going? Good to see you.
A little bit. It's been like a year since
Yeah.
I've seen you.
Yeah.
I
Good.
Doing well? Doing
would
well?
still
Yeah.
pay.
Stay healthy.
Yeah.
That's good.
Appreciate it. 22, right now we're at 250.
Individuals, family, for family. Damn, that's good. I mean, I'm paying 130.
No worries.
So it's
Yeah.
the way the state convention, the way the state frameworks is. So everything, all the sales tax, food and beverage, and then it's taken by formula. You have to certify the convention bureau by saying, it's not, it doesn't cost any money. You just say, I'm gonna sign a letter that says, I authorize you as my certified convention bureau. They get our share of that money. We wouldn't get it otherwise. It just goes into nowhere land. So they get it and they spend it on our behalf, marketing to tourists. Marketing our destination.
Yeah.
So Berwyn was a part of it a long time ago, 10 years ago, and then opted out. So then they don't flood us at all. All you do is and I was like,
I feel like we got presented on this like a year or two ago.
did you?
Yeah.
So,
I remember something about that.
so yeah, I mean, but previously we didn't see what they were but the problem is they have to have a community match. So right now, OPG has that. Provides that. We don't have it out here. They have Franklin right and they have hotels. The one that has the most hotels is Schiller Park, and that's a part of
Oh yeah.
yeah, because it's all that stuff on the green road by the airport. That's the bulk of their money. Is comes from Schiller.
Okay.
Nothing else there.
Yeah.
And so yes, we've not played ball. I think we have product that would be helpful to have them market.
what's your background in that?
I used to be the CEO of Morton Park.
Oh, yeah? Oh. So you kicked this out?
They quit after I left. But frankly, the woman from the BBC who sat on the board at the time,
I'll give you one of my cards.
wanted me to transition to be a
Yeah, maybe we won't. And the city, this city of Berwyn.
but all of a sudden was then to be a member to So how can you promote this area?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Or frankly, right, if they don't join, then market the area.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think we should just promote everybody and do it by municipalities and not by venue or restaurant.
Yeah. So what, they kicked you out?
They quit us.
Oh, okay.
But it was the same time that I was leaving.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
was like, we didn't.
Yeah. Well, I agree with your approach.
What's going on with you?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Getting ready for spring break next week. Heading down to Charlotte for a couple days.
Your family or?
No, it's just kind of close to my sister-in-law lives in Savannah, Georgia, on an army base, and her husband just got deployed to Iran. So we're spending Easter down there with them, and her parents are driving down.
Where are they sending them for real? Like,
We don't know. They won't tell us. Has no idea.
somewhere else.
Yeah, can't talk to him for 3 months actually, and she's pregnant. In July. Or yeah. So she should hear from him before she
Make
has
like
the
a
baby.
special
I think they do.
source their products.
At least not until Illinois.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. We don't have enough personnel. I don't think in licensing either to keep that. I mean, the idea was, hey, if we make a regulation, it's all or nothing. The police can enforce that. It's going to be hard to regulate types of licenses and what can sell and what can sell and behind the counter. Some of these places shouldn't be sold. Some of these products shouldn't be sold in places that anyone under 21 is allowed in, that kind of thing. So, I mean, we can look at it, but I think it's really complicated.
Market that they changed it to 21.
Yep.
Have it locked behind the counter, and the labeling claims. But yeah,
I don't hate the
worry about what's in
I don't hate the hemp stuff as much. I don't think the police really care as much either. It's some of the synthetics. What's in them, and some of the other stuff that, the EPA and some of these other groups are saying that they're taking these things and they're having it tested, and they're not treating labeling because it's very unregulated. Yeah, black label stuff, and a lot of them are using that as a gateway to sell people illicitly. They're selling other stuff out of the stores. I don't know what the answer is really. Really, the best answer is regulation from the state. It's going to keep this shit stuff from coming in on the market.
And it seems like there's they got 3 different versions of this. So it feels like, all right, one of these is going to get pushed through eventually. I don't know which one it is, but that should really clean it up.
I think one of them will. I don't know what that's going to be. They were just trying to get something on the books a little bit earlier. I think we actually started, police started this stuff. And they were kicking back and forth and saying, hey, can we find some ordinances? I think that actually predated the state legislation because I think that just started the session. So, do we sit back and wait for the state thought to put something forward? We'll see. I know some other municipalities have some of these.
Yeah, I wonder if it's worth reaching out to folks out of the state, state reps, and be like, hey,
Yeah.
because if it's like 5 years,
I know.
not that I think it'll be that long.
I mean, that's kind of the value which we don't have right now. It's kind of value long shot. So we think that they're selling other stuff behind the counter. I mean, it's always been. They're selling, they're selling, we had years ago where they were selling cigarettes with stamps on them. They got from wherever, and they whacked in the stuff. It looks like, it's the kind of stuff that they sell.
It's like a head shop that sells. Supposedly it doesn't sell weed, but
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
under the back door.
And that's the same concern with some of these places. People come in with that, they can come buy this stuff here. I can take it, you know, I got a guy, I'll call him right now. It's just a guy coming out of the alley, coming out of the back door, in the front door. Somebody in, I presume. Oh, yeah? He's got it out there. He'll speak up.
Let me squeeze by.
Clerk Garcia, can we call the council meeting to order, please?
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. Caldwell,
Here?
Bowman,
Here.
Leja, Fates, Pabon, Palashek,
Here.
Bruckman, Carmichael. 7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion to excuse Alderman Pabon.
Second.
Bone, all those.
Aye.
We could all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and please remain standing. If we could all keep in our thoughts and prayers the men and women we have on the street tonight. Thank you. If anybody wishes to address open forum, please come forward to the podium, state your name and address, please.
Good afternoon. Bud Gasparis, 3600 Wesley.
Could you raise the mic, please, Bud? So, yeah, because the camera can't pick up the sound otherwise.
Now?
Yes.
Okay. Bud Gasparis, 3600 Wesley. Just want to say a few words about first responders for the fire and police department. Last year we had that gas explosion and the firemen did an excellent, unbelievable job. None of them got hurt or killed, which was a miracle. And last week the policemen did another magnificent job when they went after an escaped prisoner from McNeil Hospital. From the radio operators to the police officers, unbelievable job. They had to help a neighborhood police departments, police dogs, drones, and 2 helicopters. And they captured the suspect within a half hour. Excellent work both departments did. And at a day when we're promoting so many police officers, it would be a nice day to say thank you to the first responders. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jeanette Hess. I'm a librarian at the Berwyn Public Library, and I'm also co-chair of our annual summer reading program. This program is for all ages, and this year's theme is Unearth a Story, so it's all about dinosaurs. I'm here tonight to invite you all to our outdoor kickoff event on Saturday, June 6th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's a fun-filled time for the whole family with entertainment, games, activities, and community organizations such as our wonderful fire department, Officer Romeo, and the North Berwyn Park District, and other local agencies supporting Berwyn residents. Please come and join us in celebrating the start of our 2026 Summer Reading Challenge and show your support to the Berwyn Library and our community. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Michael Towner. I live at 3126 Oak Park Avenue. I'm here to express my gratitude to the board to be promoting our police department leaders from within. I think that if you look around, our police department is one of the best you'll find in Illinois. I've said that for years. I always go back to the summer of protests and how other cities and villages around us had much more trouble with the protesters, that they went through town and set up their protests in North Riverside. And our city, our police department, showing respect and their training, led these people through the middle of Berwyn, and we had nothing near the problems that other communities had. Our police department did an excellent job. The leader you are promoting tonight will continue that legacy. I'm also glad to be in what it appears to be the safest location in Berwyn right now. So that's another good thing to be here. And for all you officers that may not know me, let me repeat that. Michael Towner. Okay? Have a great evening.
So thank you to everyone who exercised their right to vote last Tuesday, which saw Berwyn's machine, political machine, begin to crumble. This moment does not exist in a vacuum. It stands on the shoulders of the many residents and organizations, some who are no longer here, who have worked through years of you being in office to expose the injustice, incompetence, and patronage in this administration. This victory belongs to all of you. Lavero, you were the Democratic committeeman for 20 years. Under you, Berwyn had no voter registration drives, no attempts at building a democratic civic culture here in Berwyn. During elections, you wouldn't even let your own candidates debate opponents. I think when you have competent candidates, you would want to show them off to voters. The fact that you didn't speaks volumes. You give city jobs and contracts to political loyalists. When their livelihood is connected to you staying in power, they campaign not for you, not for who you are and what you stand for, but out of desperation to keep their paychecks. It is a sick cycle, but it's reaching its end. This year, 2,000 more voters came out this election than in the last primary in 2022. And the votes against you were not overwhelming, but they were enough to show that Berwyn wants change. Pabon is not here today, but I look forward to seeing the changes he promised during his campaign and that he lives into the values he claims to have, both in public and behind closed doors. As the new Democratic committeeman, we need him to do the work and empower all residents, not just loyalists like you did. We need a real party that embraces nuance and diversity of thought, not another politician's fan club. Next, and much more importantly, the threat of ICE is still present in our communities. I am reminding you of what a resident said here recently. She asked every candidate who ran to put KYR signs all over the city, just like you invested your time and your money into putting campaign signs with your name on it. I don't see a lot of those KYR signs, or the ones I put up. But I encourage you all to reach out to the Resurrection Project, reach out to ICER, use your funds to get those signs in your wards. That's what the community really needs. I'm glad so many cops are here tonight to listen. This is definitely not the audience that probably wants to hear this, but it needs to be said. City Council has passed several resolutions and ordinances to protect residents from ICE, theoretically. I've asked several times, what is your plan for enforcement? None of you have communicated a plan. Without an enforcement plan, these resolutions end up just being performative ploys to make yourselves feel good and give the impression that you're actually doing something when you are not. So again, I ask you, based on those resolutions, will BPD kick ICE off city-owned property? Will BPD kick ICE out of sensitive locations such as churches and schools? Will BPD charge an ICE agent with a criminal offense if they detain parents and leave their children unattended? You must not come to City Council often because that was something they passed. Will BPD demand masked ICE agents remove their masks, show their badges, and identify themselves? Will BPD continue to pause traffic stops during Trump's administration? Is BPD on board with doing these things? Michael Fellows, you'll be officially sworn in as the new police chief of the Berwyn Police Department tonight. For residents who don't know, I love that, because let's give Fellows a track record here. Fellows has been a paid treasurer to Lavero's PAC. There's a conflict of interest there that is of no surprise. In 2010, you Fellows were the sole defendant in a civil rights lawsuit that alleged unreasonable use of force involving the insertion in a settlement that cost taxpayers more than $27,000. In the summer of 2020, at the height of the George Floyd civil uprisings, when this nation united and rose up against the racist police murders of black men, You took to social media to post your support of police. When Atlanta police shot Rayshard Brooks twice in the back, killing him, you posted that you stood with Atlanta police. When the NFL began showing support for black players who called for justice, you posted to boycott the NFL. The world was finally acknowledging that police kill black men with impunity, and you had a problem with that. You have a new role in our town, and you need to make decisions that benefit the community. I encourage residents to stay engaged and watch fellows' actions closely. I hope you are not another Somaglia who left behind a legacy of anti-blackness, nepotism, a lack of transparency, and an out-of-control department drowning in civil rights lawsuits costing tens of thousands of dollars to taxpayers. His departure was long overdue. So, fellows, I ask you tonight, what kind of leader are you going to be? Are you going to be one that serves the community as your oath requires you to, or are you going to serve Lavero's political machine? How are you going to protect our community when it is terrorized by ICE? Will you step up and make it clear how EPD is going to enforce these policies that council passed residents? I am asking you to make an enforcement plan for these resolutions, make a public statement saying you will enforce them, and have these be among the first official actions you make as the new police chief of our city. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Chavez, for your distortion of the facts. Thank you. Anybody else for open forum? Anybody else for open forum? Alderman, anything for open forum? Judge?
Good evening. My name is Judge Elizabeth Chacha Leza, and while I'm not a resident of Berwyn, I hope I'm not breaking any rules by making a very brief public comment. But I would like to answer Ms. Sanchez's question, which is what kind of a leader Mike Fellows will be. Mike, it's irrelevant. Mike Fellows is a leader whose career has been defined by courage, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to others. I have known Mike personally for many years. He has dedicated his life to protecting and serving, especially when it mattered most for the most vulnerable people, children. His work has not just been about enforcing the law, but about saving lives and about standing as a protector for children and families. It is his deep sense of duty and integrity and heart that makes him so deserving of this next step.
Thank you, Judge. Alderman, anything for open forum?
Yes, I do have. I have a Berwyn Public Health District announcement. The Berwyn Public Health District has a mental health initiative, Berwyn Therapy Voucher Program. They specialize in couples therapy, anxiety, depression, bullying, trauma, PTSD, disordered eating, self-injury, ADHD, and OCD. It is free for ages 12 and older. For more information, visit the Berwyn Public Health Building at 6600 West 26th Street. Thank you.
Any other alderman? Ms. Yaba Green?
I put on all the different aldermen's desks just an update. Our organics program is going to be starting April 1st. We're going to be doing a push on social media, and I'm going to be sending out an email so you can share it with your residents, the updates, but they do have a new lower discounted price to help us push it out. So please keep an eye out for my email and all the social media posts from Berwyn that we're going to be doing this month so you can share it to your constituents. Thank you.
Okay. Item C1, please.
Item C1 are the Committee of the Whole and regular City Council meeting minutes of March 10, 2026.
My motion to approve the City Council meeting minutes of March 10th as presented.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Leisure to approve the Committee of the Whole and the City Council minutes of March 10th. All those in favor?
Aye.
I'm sorry. Aye. My ear, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Seconded by Alderman Caldwell, my mistake. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item F1, please.
Item F1 is the appointment and swearing in of Michael W. Fellows as Chief of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026, due to the retirement of Police Chief Simaglia.
I move that we concur with Mayor Lavero's appointment and swearing in of Michael Fellows as Chief of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026.
Second. Motion by Leja, seconded by Palashik to concur with my appointment of Michael Fellows as Chief of the Berwyn Police Department, effective April 6, 2026. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Roll call, please.
Caldwell.
I just want to take a moment to explain my vote on this appointment. First, I want to make it clear that this is not a statement about acting Chief Fellows' experience or service in our community. I respect anyone who's dedicated their career to public safety and appreciate the work that he's done for Berwyn. My concern is about maintaining clear lines between public safety and political activity, especially in roles that require a high level of public trust and independence. The position of the police chief is one of the most important and visible roles in our city, and it requires not only strong leadership, but also the full confidence of the public that decisions are being made impartially and without political influence. So in this case, Chief Fellows currently serves as the treasurer of your political action committee, and that's a significant role in a political organization, not just passive or incidental connection. So even if there is no actual conflict in practice, the appearance of a close political relationship between the chief of police and elected official can raise reasonable concerns for residents. I think it's our responsibility to avoid not only conflicts of interest, but also situations that could reasonably be perceived that way. So for me, this is about protecting the integrity of the position and maintaining public trust in our institutions. And because of that, I will be voting no on this appointment.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leja.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Palashik.
My vote is aye. I just want to put this out there. I know and I respect your opinion about your stance on this appointment. If anybody here has an issue, no matter what side of where you stand, his door is always open, and he's proven that over and over and over again. I've worked with him on many things, many issues, sitting down saying, hey, I want to come in and work on with dispatch, do ride time. I'm going to walk my ward with the police officer every time I have an idea of, hey, what about this? Door is always open. My vote is A.
Aye.
Brockman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
No.
5 ayes and 2 nays.
And motion carried, and might I say that the bringing up his treasurer at this late moment, when they've known for God knows how long that he was going to be the chief, is amazing to me. Congratulations.
Chief Fellows will be appointed by his friend Judge Chacha Leza.
To you, Michael W. Fellows, having been appointed to police chief for the Berwyn Police Department in the city of Berwyn in the county of Cook, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of police chief to the best of your ability.
Congratulations, Chief Fellows. Item F2, please.
Item F2 is the appointment and swearing in of Salvador Gamino as Division Commander of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026, due to the retirement of David J. Green.
I move that we concur with Mayor Lavero's appointment and swearing in of Salvador Gamino as Division Commander of the Berwyn Police Department, effective April 6, 2026.
Second. Motion by Leja, seconded by Palachek to concur with the appointment of Salvador Gamino as Division Commander effective April 6, 2026. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Division Commander.
Do you, Salvador Gamino, having been appointed to Division Commander for the Berwyn Police Department in the city of Berwyn, in the county of Cook, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge your duties of Division Commander to the best of your ability? Congratulations.
Congratulations, Commander Gamino. Item F3, please.
Item F3 is the appointment and swearing in of John Magnus as Division Commander of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026, due to the retirement of Sandro Scardamaglia.
I move that we concur with Mayor Lavero's appointment and swearing in of John Magnus as
Commander Magnus.
Do you, John Magnus, having been appointed to Division Commander for the Berwyn Police Department in the city of Berwyn, in the county of Cook, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that
Congratulations, Commander. Take your card, yeah. F4, please.
Item F4 is the appointment and swearing in of Gavin Zarbach as Deputy Chief of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026, due to the appointment of Michael W. Fellows.
I move that we concur with Mayor Lavero's appointment and swearing in of Gavin Zarbach as Deputy Chief of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Leisure, seconded by Bowman, to concur with the appointment of Gavin Zarbach as Deputy Chief of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Deputy Chief.
Raise your right hand. To you, Gavin Zarbach, having been appointed since Deputy Police Chief for the Berwyn Police Department in the city of Berwyn, in the county of Cook, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Deputy Police Chief to the best of your ability.
I do.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Deputy Chief. F5, please. F5, please.
Item F5 is the appointment and swearing in of Michael Gallagher as Division Commander of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026, due to the appointment of Gavin Zarbach.
I move that we concur with Mayor Lavero's appointment and swearing in of Michael Gallagher as Division Chief Commander of the Berwyn Police Department effective April 6, 2026.
Second.
Motion by Leisure, seconded by Palachek, to concur with the appointment of Michael Gallagher as Division Commander, effective April 6, 2026. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
Raise your right hand. All right. To you, Michael Gallagher, having been Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Division Commander to the best of your ability. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Commander. Okay.
Officer? I'm sorry, Gallagher?
Take Gallagher's card to him, too. Okay, item F6, please.
All right. Item F6 is the appointment and swearing in of Ashford Hill to the Berwyn City Tree Board for a 3-year term expiring March 24, 2029.
It would be my motion to concur with Mayor Lovero's appointment of Ashford Hill to the Berwyn City Tree Board for a 3-year term expiring March 24th, 2029.
Second.
Motion by Carmichael, seconded by Caldwell, to concur with the appointment of Ashford Hill to the Berwyn Tree Board for a 3-year term from March 24th, 2026 to March 24th, 2029. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Is Ashford Hill here?
Ashford Hill?
Come on up, sir.
Do you, Ashford Hill, having been appointed to the Berwyn City Tree Board for the City of Berwyn in the County of Cook, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of Berwyn City Tree Board to the best of your ability?
Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, sir. Item F7, please.
Item F7 is the appointment and swearing in of Matthew Olson to the Berwyn City Tree Board for a 3-year term expiring March 24, 2029.
It'd be my motion to concur with the appointment of Matthew Olson to the Berwyn City Tree Board for a 3-year term expiring March 24, 2029.
Second.
Mr.
Motion by-
Olson, are you here?
Motion by Bowman, seconded by Leja, to concur with the appointment of Matthew Olson to the Tree Board, a term expiring March 24, 2029. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Mr. Olson?
Do you, Matthew Olson, having been appointed to the Berwyn City Tree Board for the City of Berwyn in the County of Cook, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the Berwyn City Tree Board to the best of your ability?
Congratulations. Congratulations, Mr. Olson. Item I1, please.
Item I1 is a communication from Alderman Bruckman, permission and authorization for the Jefferson School Annual Walk for a Cure event on May 15, 2026, from 4:30 to 7:30. City services are requested.
I move to approve permission and authorization for the Jefferson School Annual Walk for a Cure event, May 15th, 2026, from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m., and provide the city services as requested.
Second.
Motion by Bruckman, seconded by Palachik to concur with the Jefferson School Walk for a Cure on May 15, 2026, from 4:30 to 7, provide the necessary city services. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item J1, please.
Item J1 is a communication from City Attorney Oshner, the authorization for settlement 25 WC 021181 in the amount of $62,500.
Be my motion to concur with City Attorney Oshner, settle case 25 WC 021181 in the amount of $62,500 granted in executive session.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Caldwell to concur with the settlement of the workman's comp case as captioned in the amount of $62,500 as granted in executive session. All those in favor, I'll call the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Bruckman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J2, please.
Item J2 is a communication from City Attorney Oshner for the authorization for settlement 25 WC 015234 in the amount of $11,539.50.
Be my motion to concur with City Attorney Oshner, settle case 25 WC 015234 in the amount of $11,539.50 granted in executive session.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Bowman to concur with City Attorney Oshner and the settlement of the workers' comp case is captioned in the amount of $11,539.50 is granted in executive session. All those in favor, on the call the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Palashek. Bruckman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J3, please.
Item J3 is a communication from City Attorney Oshner, authorization for settlement 24 CV 07500 in the amount of $15,000.
Be my motion to concur with City Attorney Oshner and settle case 24 CV 07500 in the amount of $15,000 granted in executive session.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Caldwell to concur with City Attorney Oshner and approve the civil case as captioned in the amount of $15,000 is granted in executive session. All those in favor, on the call the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Palashek.
I vote nay. I stand by my statements I made in the committee of the whole.
Bruckman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
6 ayes, 1 nay.
Motion carried. Item J4, please.
Item J4 is City Attorney Oshner, an ordinance amending Chapter 1424, Sections 1424.01 and 1424.02 of the Codified Ordinances of Berwyn regarding the electrical code and adopting local amendments to the electrical code for the City of Berwyn, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
I move to agree with City Attorney Oshner regarding the ordinance amending Chapter 1424, Sections 1424.01 and 1424.02 of the Codified Ordinances of Berwyn regarding the electrical code and adopting local amendments to the electrical code for the City of Berwyn, County of Clerk, State of Illinois, and direct the corporate authorities to affix the necessary signatures and place it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Bruckman, seconded by Carmichael to adopt the ordinance amending Chapter 1424 and the stated sections regarding the electrical code, affix the necessary signatures, and place it on its way to passage. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Bruckman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J5, please.
Item J5 is Finance Director Martin and City Comptroller Daish, an ordinance for the abatement of tax levied for general obligation bonds for the year 2025.
Be my motion to concur with Finance Director Martin and Controller Daish and approve an ordinance for the abatement of taxes levied for general obligation bonds for the year 2025 and have the corporate authorities fix necessary signatures and place it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Caldwell, to concur with Director Martin and Controller Daish and adopt the abatement ordinance for the 25 tax levy, affix the necessary signatures, and place it on its way to passage. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
No.
Leisure.
Aye.
Bates.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Brockman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
6 ayes, Mayor, 1 nay.
Motion carried. Item J6, please.
Item J6, Senior Engineer Campbell has contacted the Clerk's Department and asked for this item to be deferred due to new Illinois EPA change.
She wants it deferred generally or deferred for the 2 weeks?
Deferred generally.
Motion to defer generally.
Second.
Motion to defer generally by Palachek, seconded by Carmichael. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J7, please.
Item J7 is a communication from Senior Engineer Campbell to award to landscape maintenance and watering 2026 to JJ Residential Landscaping LLC. This project is budgeted in the 2026 Public Works Landscape Maintenance line item. Total amounts of proposed costs are attached in tabulation of bids table.
Mr. Mayor, it's my motion to approve Senior Engineer Campbell's award to Landscape Maintenance and Watering for the 2026 JJ Residential Landscaping LLC. This project is budgeted in the 2026 Public Works Landscape Maintenance line item. The total amounts are included.
Second.
Motion by Palachek, seconded by Caldwell, to concur with the award by Senior Engineer Campbell to Landscape Maintenance and Watering for 26 to JJ Residential Landscape LLC as per the budget and the bid amounts that were presented. We should read those out, guys.
Oh, would you like me to?
They should have been total too. All right, $68.50 landscaping, $21.50 watering for Roosevelt Road, $10,700 landscaping, $3,250 watering for Cermak Road, $7,450 landscaping, $2,900 for watering Depot District, Ogden Avenue, $13,800 for landscaping, $4,850 for watering. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Bates.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Brockman.
Aye.
Carmichael. 7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J8, please.
Item J8 is communication from Senior Engineer Campbell, approval of pay estimate number 3 and final, PY 2024 CDBG roadway and sewer replacement project in the amount of $41,070.76.
Mr. Mayor, it's my motion to approve Senior Engineer Campbell's to pay estimate number 3 and final PY 2024 CBDG roadway and sewer replacement project in the amount of $41,070.76.
Motion by Palachek, seconded by Bowman, to concur with Senior Engineer Campbell and approve pay estimate number 3 for the CDBG roadway and sewer replacement in the amount of $41,070.76. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Bates.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Brockman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J9, please.
Item J9 is a communication from Senior Engineer Campbell to award the PY 2025 CDBG roadway and sewer replacement project to Lindo Brothers, Inc. in the amount of $887,158.20.
Mr. Mayor, it's my motion to approve Senior Engineer Campbell's recommendation for an award PY 2025 CBDG roadway and sewer replacement projects to Linden Brothers Incorporated in the amount of $887,158.20.
Second.
Motion by Palachek, seconded by, Mike, was that you?
It was
Bowman?
about the same time with Alderman Fitton.
I can't hear. Seconded by Bowman, to concur with Senior Engineer Campbell and award the 2025 CDBG roadway and sewer replacement to Lindo Brothers in the amount of $887,158.20. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Bates.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Brockman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J10, please.
Item J10 is a communication from Senior Engineer Campbell to award PY 2025 CDBG Sidewalk Replacement Project to Narduli Construction Company, Inc. in the amount of $250,176.
Mr. Mayor, it's my motion to approve Senior Engineer Campbell's bid for award for PY 2025 CBDG Sidewalk Replacement Project to Nardi Construction Company Incorporated in the amount of $250,176.
Second.
Motion by Placzek, seconded by Caldwell to concur with Senior Engineer Campbell and award the 2025 CDBG Sidewalk Replacement Project to Narduli Construction in the amount of $250,176. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Bates.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Brockman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J11, please.
Item J11 is a communication from Senior Engineer Campbell, approval of pay estimate number 3 for the lead service line replacement L176316 project to Miller Pipeline in the amount of $120,770.10. This payment should be processed from the IEPA water service replacement loan and includes a 10% retainage.
Mr. Mayor, it's my motion to approve Senior Engineer Campbell's to pay estimate number 3 for the, no, I got the right, no. Pay estimate number 12, Ogden Avenue, no, that's number 12, sorry. Here we go. My apologies. Here we go. Start all over. Motion to approve Senior Engineers pay estimate number 3, lead line services replacement for L176316 project to Miller Pipeline in the amount of $120,770.10. This payment should be processed from the IEPA water service replacement loan and includes a 10% retainage.
Second.
Motion by Placzek, seconded by Carmichael to concur with Senior Engineer Campbell and approve the pay estimate number 3 for the lead service line replacement in the amount of $120,770.10 to Miller Pipeline. All those payable from the IEPA water service loan. All those in favor, call the roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Bates.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Brockman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J12, please.
Item J12 is a communication from Senior Engineer Campbell, approval of pay estimate number 12, Ogden Avenue Water Main and Sewer Project in the amount of $319,762.61. The payment includes a 10% retainage and should be processed from ARPA funds.
Would be my motion to concur with Senior Engineer Campbell and approve pay estimate number 12 for the Ogden Avenue Water Main and Sewer Project to Trine Construction in the amount of $319,762.61. That payment will include a 10% retainage and it should be processed from ARPA funds.
Second.
Motion from Carmichael, seconded by Bowman to concur with the Senior Engineer Campbell and pay estimate number 12, approve pay estimate number 12 for the Ogden Avenue Water Main and Sewer Project in the amount of $319,762.61 payable to Trine Construction and be paid from the ARPA funds. All those in favor on the call and roll.
Caldwell.
Aye.
Bowman.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Bates.
Aye.
Palashek.
Aye.
Brockman.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J13, please.
Item J13 is a communication from Library Director Sheedy, permission and authorization for the annual Summer Reading Challenge Kickoff event on June 6, 2026 from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and city services are requested.
I move to concur with Library Director Sheedy's request for permission and authorization for the annual Summer Reading Challenge Kickoff event June 6, 2026 from 10 to 12 and provide the city services as requested.
Second.
Motion by Brockman, seconded by Leisure to concur with Director Sheedy and allow the summer reading program kickoff. I believe it's June 6th from 10 to 1, if I'm not mistaken, and approve city services. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. The consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion to approve consent agenda is presented by Fate, seconded by Caldwell. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Alderman and committee meetings, Alderman Caldwell.
Yeah, just a couple quick updates. My next board meeting will be on Tuesday, April 21st at 7 p.m. at the Irving Elementary Gym. If you live in the ward or just want to stay informed, I'd love to see you there. Also, we had a really strong first meeting of the pool committee last week. Thank you. We had a really strong first meeting of the pool committee this last week, and our next meeting will be Wednesday, April 22nd at 6 p.m. at the Berwyn Rec Center. So these meetings are open to the public, and if anybody's interested in attending, they can follow along as we get to work.
Alderman Bowman.
Yeah, we'll be having our next licensing and taxation committee meeting on Thursday, April 16th at 6:30 p.m. At Berwyn City Hall in the second floor conference room. Call the chair.
Alderman.
Call up the chair.
Alderman Fate.
Call it, Chair.
Alderman Platchek.
Call the chair.
Alderman Bruckman.
Call the chair.
Alderman Carmichael.
Call the chair, motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion adjourned by Carmichael, seconded by Platchek. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.
Why I jumped from number 3 to 12, I don't know. Thank you very much for staying. No?